Looks like we made it here in one piece. We've reached our destination.
there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danny's. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almedria.
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at the first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry. Damn, so we missed her. You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. Dream come true. Never got to captain a ship before. Never thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danins on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On one hand, since it's supposed to be something of another castle, I reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danins on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mama said we could take it easy. There's not exactly a lot to do in this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up. You don't look so good. Are you alright?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niaz. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almedria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadeye?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Dahnans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Dahnans like Deadeye.
It used to be that the Dahnans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadeye for a moment, you may be able to free the Dahnan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dovaline has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Dahnans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadeye's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfront tell it, Deadeye wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Dahnans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? it doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her often. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Dahnans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Saar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels. Not being able to hold another person's hand.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Nagal's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Saar hit you that hard?
What Deadeye did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Ren and Rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by his view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea. Was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alfred.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alfred.
me much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahna. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag Saar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almeidrea plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute... That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balseph when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Dahnan in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Pierce evil!
It's on! Burn it!
Nothing gets by me!
You'll have to...
I'll stop your movement! And I'll stop your life! Now you see what I can do! Swallow blade! Swallow blade! Deny! Do it! Blow them away!
Now!
Let
Leave
the
the
marksman
ensnaring
handle
to me.
this!
Yeah!
I
And the
never
pummeling
miss.
to me!
Do it!
Demon Fang!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this. Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! I see one, eh? It's on!
Damn it!
You picked the wrong fight!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! My turn! I'm on it!
Let it open!
Be my guest! You're mine! We're not finished!
Now you see what I can do!
My deal? Swallow blade! Do it! Demon Fang!
We can really make weapons with this?
Got it! That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
No backing down!
Demon Fang!
Come on here!
Flush!
I'll
Swallow
take
blade!
Here goes! Lunar Blast! Not in your dreams! These ones can run rings around us!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Swallow blade!
Can't be far!
I'll stop your movement! And I'll stop your life!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Air thrust! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Right, here goes! Now you learn! Carve through armor! You picked the wrong fight! Now, let's clean it!
Take it down!
I will show you it!
Get toasty!
Burst strike! Now, take this! Demon Fang!
Double
Right, I'll finish you here and now! Here I come! You're finished! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
Here goes!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Dance in the wind!
Far enough.
I'm only gonna radiant blast! I'm
Swallow
only
Blade!
crazy!
No further!
Mega Ray! Now!
This one's all mine!
Annihilation!
Could have been worse.
No choice! Take this!
Spirit!
Eat dirt!
Here's evil!
Eat this! Demon Fang!
Can't be
Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
They really don't give up to it!
Demon Fang!
Healing circle!
Shion!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Radiant light!
No
Primed and
kill.
ready! I never miss!
Swallow Blade! An astral light? Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Everyone hanging in there?
I'm getting pretty hungry.
Want to sit down and fix something?
Yep, the sooner the better.
Gotta break through! Swallow Blade! Try harder! Demon Fang!
Glacier Spear!
Swallow Blade!
I'm the true gunner around here!
Shouldn't have done that.
Demons descend! Flashing Fang! My turn! Eat this! Demon Fang! Here I come! My shield!
Now!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Looks like we got them all.
Hey, didn't we find a recipe?
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Knock it out!
Now I'm in the groove. A showdown between blade and fist.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Water, hear my call!
You're mine!
Shattering
Swallow Blade!
Armor won't save you.
Far enough!
In a bind.
Water, hear my call!
Eat Swallow Blade!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
In here!
Demon Fang!
Water to stop!
Demon
Water,
Fang!
hear my call!
On your knees! Take this!
Here's evil!
Swallow Blade!
In here!
Take this! Demon Fang!
Quiver Fly is mine!
You picked the wrong fight!
Do it!
Swallow Blade!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
In a bind?
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning
Tiger Blade!
Seems about right to me.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zeugles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluba Forest.
Looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
Go no further!
Eat the force! Swallow there!
Rage is active!
Water Blade!
No shield can stand the beat!
Rebels! Stop them!
In here!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Split it open! Be my guest! Swallow Blade!
One more! In here!
Shadow Demon Blade! Burn it out!
Now you see what I can do!
Swallow Blade!
Will this help?
Demon Fang!
Dragon Shot! Raging
Swallow Blade!
Healing
Take
Circle!
this!
In here!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Leave the target!
Shut him down!
Reload!
Swallow Blade!
I'm out! I'm
Try
all
harder!
up!
On your chance!
Mega Ray! Lightning! Dragon Shot!
You're
Raging
mine!
Sword!
It's over! You're mine! You're on your
Not in your dreams!
You picked the wrong fight!
Denied!
I'll keep you
Can't get out of this!
Into the fray! Mega Ray
Demon
and
Fang!
Big Wall! Now!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
dispose of the trash. Eat this!
I'm not done! You're finished!
One more!
Bullet blade!
Raging Cascade! It's a duel of the arts!
You're mine! Swallow blade!
Here goes!
You got fire!
Now I've got this! Let a marksman do it!
This one's all mine! All yours! Eat dirt!
Swallow blade! Do it! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Here, let me help!
Now! I'm on it! Demon blade!
Thank you!
Swallow blade!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Get lost! Dance in the wind!
Nothing gets by me!
I'll tear you apart!
I'll remember what you did!
Swallow blade!
Annihilation! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Lightning!
Here, let me now!
Where are you going? Weak now!
Eat dirt!
More confiscated!
I can carve through
I'll
walls!
heal you all disasters!
Swallow blade!
Thank you. Thank you.
Swallow blade!
I'm all stocked up.
You're mine! Slack! Demon time! No escape!
Nice while it lasted.
Here's a
Take
hit.
this! Swallow blade!
I really owe you one.
What's this? You're finished!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar!
Here, let me help.
You're mine!
First aid!
Swallow blade!
Raging Cascade!
Dragon
Ready to go!
Try harder!
Far enough!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Here, get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
See what I can do.
You're mine! Burn!
I'm on!
Demon blade!
now.
No further!
Lightning!
Swallow blade!
Here, let me help.
Swallow blade!
Light ready! Hurricane!
Thanks!
Wind astral energy!
Dance!
I never miss!
Swallow blade!
Dance in the
Demon
wind!
blade!
Eruption!
Swallow
Steel!
blade!
Lunar blast!
Slack!
Back into the fray!
You're mine!
Annihilation!
Here I come!
Shiny
Swallow
supernova!
blade!
Reload! More where that came from! Quartertop field! Lightning condemned!
You're mine! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! That'll teach us for getting cocky.
That equipment should come in handy.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
A barrier. That may indicate Almadria is near.
Then we've got to find a way to get through somehow.
Let's see if we can find something that'll release it.
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidrea sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almeidrea's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidrea may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidrea.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nicely done.
What's this thing?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you'll learn! No further! I'll tear you apart!
Lightning!
Whirlwind Ticket!
Here goes!
I
watch!
Burn! Slash!
Healing
Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
In the sky is mine!
Yeah!
Swallow Blade!
To me!
Air thrust!
You're mine!
Attack time!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
Gemini
Slash!
Leave
Bang!
your horses by me!
Slash! Demon Fang!
Lightning
Swallow
descent!
Blade! Ruin Stick!
Now!
Swallow Blade!
Eagle Fly!
Barely a blip on our radar.
It'll be a breeze.
You're mine!
Get in, get out.
I see one, eh? Ignite! Swallow Blade! Slash! Take down their defenses! Coming by the Lord! Prepare to be seized! It's almost too strong! Then I'll split it open! Be my guest! Slash!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
There!
Now!
One
You're
more!
mine!
Raging Tempest!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Looks like we've spotted one of Poodle's friends.
you!
I'm going in!
Rebel!
Swallow blade!
What's this?
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll keep it up.
Swallow blade!
Far enough!
Slice!
I can do it like this!
Swallow blade! We're not finished! Slice! Swallow blade!
Big blast!
That's
my cue. I can't
Shut him
hear you
down.
forever.
You require
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Annihilation.
Come swipe! Demon Fang! Slice! Swallow blade!
That's you!
Slice! Swallow blade! Demon Fang! Slice! Swallow blade!
Lightning condemned.
You're mine!
Lunar corruption.
Take this!
Smash you!
Lunar
You
blast.
escape! Ignite! You won't make a fool of me!
Thunder blast.
Slice!
Hurricane!
Go.
Eagle
I'm
Bomb!
only
I'll
getting
finish you
ready.
here and
Take
now!
this! You're finished!
Thunder field.
Here's
Here's
you
the
right.
go.
Far enough!
Confiscated. I never miss.
Take this!
Swallow blade!
In the way. Sleep now.
Take this!
Glacial field.
It's over!
Eagle
Take this!
I'll finish you here and now!
You're finished!
More
Here I
without
come!
from
Slice!
Searing flame.
Slice!
Reload. My asteroid lightning
This
condemned.
one's all mine! Eat
Thunder
this!
blade. Lunar blast.
I'm not done!
Do it. Back to the front. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
No backing down! I'll smash you!
My shield! Swallow blade! You're mine!
Tectonic
We're not finished!
Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Now!
By the power of will.
Swallow blade!
Eat this! Talon
This
Hurricane!
game is over.
Eagle
Take
Rock!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Gotta break through!
Engaging! Denied!
Swallow blade!
Water!
Here I go.
In a bind?
Ignite!
I'll smash you!
You're my...
Now. I never miss. Not on my watch. Now. Shining supernova. With this, I can become even stronger.
Pow!
You're mine!
Searing
Swallow
flame.
blade!
Reload.
You're mine! Slice! Demon Fang!
I'll tear you apart!
Swallow blade! Swallow blade! Slice! Here I come! blade!
Raging Cascade!
Strike!
Searing Fury! Reload! More
Take
for the
this!
south
This
side!
one's all mine!
Just getting started!
Burn in hell!
Tempest Wall!
Shit!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Don't get careless.
Take this! It can hide itself? Amazing!
Sleep now! Do it, Leon! Astral energy! Full throttle! Raging storm! Here's a healing arm!
Now I'm real mad!
Swallow blade!
I'll heal you all!
You're mine! Eat dirt!
Talon storm!
Swallow blade! Any more of this and I'll burn out!
In the sky is mine!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Talon storm! Off like
Take this!
crumble!
Lightning storm!
Here I come! On your knees! Demon Fang!
It's over!
Take this!
Thunder field!
I'll tear you apart!
Dance in the wind! Move
Armor won't save you!
Take this! Demon Fang! Slash! Swallow blade!
Lightning!
Slash! Swallow blade!
Take this!
Here's a healing art!
In a bind?
Slash! Swallow blade! Not today! You're mine! Slash! Swallow blade! It's over! Swallow blade! Try harder! Not a chance! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Damn it! Not on my watch!
Swallow blade!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Lightning orb!
Try harder!
Raging Cascade!
Now!
Quiver dragon!
Swallow
Where are
blade!
you going? Sleep now! I'll be saving this one! Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
I'll tear you apart! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Take this!
Talon hurricane! Quiver dragon! Freaking duckets!
Oh my! You picked the wrong fight!
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Leave the charges to me.
Deny!
In a bind?
Swallow blade!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing art! First aid! It's well!
Here I come! I'm not done! Swallow blade!
Bullseye!
Demon Fang!
Swallow
Swallow blade! You're finished!
It's time to finish this!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss. Here's a hero! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Fire Blade!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here. What's this thing?
Get
lost!
Now you'll learn!
Eat this!
Lewis,
What are you doing? Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike! My turn! It's almost too strong!
Now split it open!
Be my guest!
Swallow
blade!
You can handle it! Far enough!
It's time.
Flame of
Take this.
Dragon shell!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
4 miles go! My deal! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Damn it, Bennett!
Astral energy!
Say no more! No chance! Swallow blade!
Sleep now.
Swallow blade! Fire in there like You're finished! I'm on like You're finished!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Well then, let's keep moving. That equipment should come in handy.
Now you see what I can do!
No! Can't out here!
Where are you flying creatures out? I'll bring you back. Leave the door! Get a word! Here, let me help. Like everything! I'll tear you apart! There! To the wind! Air thrust!
Here I come! You're finished!
Take Bolero! Raging Cascade! Lunar
You're mine! Swallow blade!
In a bind? By the power of water!
Swallow
Now
blade!
I'm in your zone!
Slash!
Power!
Swallow blade! Slash!
Steel
Here I come!
Hurricane!
You're finished!
So fine not too long
You picked the wrong fight! Now! While it's reeling!
Take it down!
Swallow blade!
Wind astral energy! Here!
Come on,
Roll
blade!
now! Mega Ray! Ready and ready!
Here I come! Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade! First ticket!
I'll tear you apart! Watch this! I'm out of ammo! Hurricane! Ready to win this tear! Denied! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Try harder!
Where are you going? Wind astral energy!
Not today! Slash!
In here!
Swallow blade!
Lunar blast!
You're mine!
Lunar dragon!
Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade! Try harder! Not it!
You require a
One
hand.
more!
Take this.
Slash! Swallow blade!
Eat this!
Do it! Double me! In an instant! Impact block! This should make for some good weapon crafting material. Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
If Almeidria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Dahnan mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
They already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it. Well, there's only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almeidria.
We've reached our destination.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I won't forgive you!
I can carve through Swallow Blade! Demon Power!
Lightning Orb!
Here's the power! Demon Power! Swallow Blade!
Get toasty!
Bird Strike! Not a chance!
Arcane!
Swallow Blade!
Come on, roll now! Glacial Spear! Pierce the ether! Not on my watch!
Ether!
Lightning Laser! Raging
Swallow
Cascade!
Blade! Strike!
Spread!
Swallow Blade!
Now! Hear my
Swallow
call!
Blade!
Stand ready! Air thrust! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
An opponent like this should be easy. I see one, eh?
Thunder Blade!
Swallow
Let the
Blade!
marksman handle
Swallow Blade!
It's
almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
We're
not finished!
I can carve through armor! It was nice outside. Can we go again?
Swallow Blade!
Get toasty!
Bird Strike! No!
I'm practically unstoppable.
There she is! Almeidrea!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Dahnan Witch.
Almeidrea.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mies. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidrea.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal!
Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
I'm just getting started! Swallow blade!
I'll heal you all!
Fly! Demon fang! Fly!
More with that hero!
It's open!
Thank you!
Fly!
Crush their fear! Pierce evil! Freeze laser!
You're mine!
Let them
Swallow
fall!
dance! Ignite!
Raging storm!
Swallow won't save you! Swallow
Here's
blade!
another first aid! I'm going
Swallow blade! Take this!
Annihilation!
Demon fang! I'll finish you here now! It's this it?
In the wind! Air drop! Back from Ready! Resuscitation! Not in your dreams!
Not done yet!
Right for me.
Far enough! Wind astral energy!
Take this!
Reload!
Eat this!
Lightning conduct!
Swallow blade!
What's this?
Fly! Here I come! Swallow blade!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
Again! Fly! Swallow blade!
Thunder field!
I'm on it! Fly! Swallow blade! It's over!
Know your
Lightning
Ah! You picked the wrong fight!
Stay away!
Eat this! Fly!
Healing circle!
Swallow blade!
really owe you one.
Take this!
Hear my
Fly!
call!
That's right.
Swallow blade!
Lightning
Take
orb!
it!
Freeze laser! I'm ready!
You're finished!
Lightning conduct!
Swallow blade!
Thunder blade!
Fly!
Lunar
Take
corruption!
this!
By the power of one!
Ruin!
Lightning conduct!
Swallow
Burning
gas!
fury!
Leave the chargers to me. Far enough. What
This one's all mine!
Oh, now I'm real mad.
Swallow blade! Dragon shell! Take this! Burn in hell!
Blooming with
Here I
hatred.
come! Fly! Swallow blade!
I really owe you one. What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready! Radiant pierce! Lightning conduct!
Swallow blade! Fly!
It's too much.
Smash you! Fly! I'm on it! Fly! Swallow blade! Fly! Crumble! Swallow blade!
Annihilation!
Swallow blade! Fly!
Here, let me help!
Swallow blade! No way! You're mine!
Lunar corruption! Tempest sword! Here's a healing art!
Swallow blade! Big time!
I can do this all day.
Now we're not... Not today!
The marksman handles it!
Swallow blade!
Stay away.
You'll take this! Glimmer back! Swallow blade!
Now I'm in the groove.
Demon! Fly! Swallow blade!
Glacial speed! Flawless blaze lancer!
Ready and ready! Fly!
I'll heal you all!
What foolishness.
Not today! Fly! Swallow blade!
Dash to the wind!
Not my
In here!
place.
Annihilation!
No paper!
Raging
Rip
pumpkin!
and tear!
Burning Lightning orb!
Now I'm in the groove.
Sleep now and Death's Abyss. I'll be saving everyone. Resuscitation. Supernova. I'm
Oh, you are gonna pay for that! Divine! Swallow Blade! I will... You one. This should do it!
Bring you back from Death's Abyss. Resuscitation!
This should do
Here
it!
I go! I'm only getting started!
Ready and Swallow Blade!
Where are you going? You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Eat dirt! Swallow Blade!
More for the stockpile!
Slash! They're attacking separately!
I can't land a hit on her. Keep an eye on her. And take out the monster first.
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah, take it away.
This should do it!
I'm ready.
Take this! Swallow Blade! Swallow Dash!
Healing Circle!
Thanks!
Behold, my
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
That looks bad.
wits about you people.
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Fight left in me. One more!
Take this!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Try harder!
Chaotic disaster!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
Burn in hell!
Dream!
Swallow Blade!
I was overconfident.
You'll pay for that!
Smash you!
Ready to go!
I'm ready. Far enough.
Try harder!
Go get out of this.
Fight left
I won't lose. Not now. Not ever! I'm like this! Slash! Swallow Blade! Slash! Take this! Swallow Blade! Slash! Try not again! Start up!
More for the stockpile!
Swallow Blade!
Healing Circle!
Eagle Eye! All mine! Not today! Swallow Blade! Slash! Swallow Blade! You may be strong, but I'll never back down! Try hard! My turn!
Armor won't save you.
Swallow Blade!
Wind Astral Energy! More wind!
Is this it?
Lightning!
Nothing gets by me.
I was overconfident.
Stay away from my friends! Here I come!
Here goes!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
Dragon Shield.
You're mine!
Try and run.
Eat this! Swallow Blade! Try harder! Thanks! This is your Try hard! My turn! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! Pissed off!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
Behold my true power!
Burn!
This one's mine! Her Master Core! Not while I'm around, she isn't!
Swallow Blade! Rinwell!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me!
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now!
Swallow blade!
Leave the horses to me!
In a bind?
More where that came from! Sleep now! I'll be saving this one! Lightning! I'll end you! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in, and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Dahnan, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Dahnan or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again. Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganath Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Let me... Let me go!
Gianna!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shionne. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Niori. Shion. I... Damn it.
This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Here I come! Slice! Slice! Swallow blade! Slice! You're mine! Mirage! Demon Fang! Swallow blade! Slice! Slice! Swallow blade! Front! Swallow blade! Slice! Swallow blade! Slice! Swallow blade! Slice! Swallow blade! Swallow blade! Slice! I'm not done! You're mine! Demon Fang! Slice! Swallow blade! You're finished! Swallow blade! Here I come! Swallow blade! Try harder! Not a chance! Slice! It's on! Swallow blade! You picked the wrong fight! Slice! Here I come! Swallow blade! You're mine! Swallow blade! Slice! Swallow blade! Slice! Try harder! Not a chance! Swallow blade! Here I come! You're mine! Swallow blade! Slice! You're mine! Swallow blade! Demon Fang! Swallow blade! Slice! Swallow blade! Slice! Swallow blade! Slice! 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 Swallow blade! Slice! Swallow blade! Slice! Demon Fang! Slice! Swallow blade! Swallow blade! Here I come! Slice! Swallow blade! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Swallow blade! Slice! Swallow blade!
Alvin?
Finwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell, where are we?
Ganeth Heros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke Of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Voron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here. Speaking of Thistleim, it's populated by Dahnans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Dahnan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
It's discourteous,
Here
honestly.
I come! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! Stop!
Don't suffer in silence.
If it hides,
Demon
just
Fang!
back it out again.
Swallow Blade!
Puddle!
Slap!
Photon! Raging
Slap!
Cascade!
Swallow Blade! Try harder! Now! Slap!
More for the power!
Take this! Slap!
Lightning Orb!
Resonate with the earth!
Forgive me. This is my
It's over! Catapult! Tempest! Catapult!
I still got some fight left in me.
You're mine! Swallow Blade! Slap! Swallow Blade! Now! Swallow Blade!
Tempest Whirl!
Catapult! This one's all mine! I'm ready! Double me! In an instant! Impact Block!
Shine! Radiant light!
Dance
Force
in the
of
wind!
regeneration!
Astral art?
That's my cue.
In a bind! Don't suffer
Shut him
in
down!
silence.
Swallow
shield!
Blade!
Don't suffer in
Not on
silence.
my watch.
Now
thank you.
Now!
Tempest Whirl! More with that.
It was a close thing.
sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegis.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almeidria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imerys.
Imerys? As in Shion Imerys?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask?
But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Xion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Xion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?